hide to you here, or in front of me I have a couple of batteries in front of me, and as you can see the batteries are not quite the same. This one is bigger and the other ones are smaller. So right in front of me I have at the other extreme end I have maintenance free battery, and here I have maintenance battery. What is the difference between maintenance free battery and maintenance battery? With the maintenance battery you have to check electrolyte time to time to top it up to make sure that you extend the lifespan of the battery. Meanwhile, with the maintenance free battery you just have to be using the battery without bothering to check anything. So that is how these two batteries are functioning. And here in front of me, this is 12 volt battery, and this other one is 12 volt, making a total of 24 volts. So one battery cannot make 24 volts. It's two batteries that are going to make 24 volts. So before I charge, my battery charger is already here stationary waiting for me to do whatsoever I want to do. But before I charge, I have to use a terminal that I'm going to link the two batteries, making it to be 24 volts. You follow me to see how I'm going to connect it to make it what I want it to be. So since the battery terminal, the short terminal is longer, if you want to connect it here for the positive and negative, fine. If you want to take it from end to end, fine. Because you see, like for instance, this is longer because it is coming from this end and right over to this end. So depending on your battery terminal, that you connect it wherever you want to connect it. And do remember, on the battery terminal, if you see this minus all stand for negative terminal, and if you see the P, this P, there is a P here, this P stand for positive terminal. So never make, because if you want to change it, it will not fit properly. Like for instance, I want to put here, it is having too much play. Okay, let me put the positive on the positive terminal. See, it is fitting the right way. You see, all of them, they are just fitting how they're supposed to fix. So after doing so, I have to use my 13mm spinner to tighten it up, to fasten it so that it don't slip. After fastening the battery terminal, because the battery is already fastened, after fastening, there are two. The orange color stands for the positive. I have to link it to the positive, and the black stands for the negative. So you can see, you can get the connection. And also here you can see 24 volts and you can see 12 volts. So if this battery, you are charging only one battery, you have to remove this block and fix it here to make it 12 volt. If you are charging double battery like what I'm doing right now, double 12 volt battery, you have to put it on 24. As for the ground section, it is already there fixed on its position. Then there are also other stuff to take note of. This is the main switch, and this is the charging lamp. So you have to the both start to fix it here if you want the vehicle to start as fast as possible. Then there is also maximum, put it on the direction depending what you want to do. Then maybe if you want to charge the battery for longer periods, then you just have to put it on minimum. You put this on slow, you put this on slow, then it can take whatever duration that you want to charge the battery. But if you want it to fast start your vehicle, you just put this both start, put maximum, you put fast, that is it. So I'm going to connect the current for this machine so that I start straight away to charge this battery. This red light is already indicating that power is on. So but here you can see this gauge is still completely down. The reason why this gauge is completely down is because there is no acid inside this battery. The battery cells are completely dry and they are dead. For that reason, That is why you see this is not totally moving. It is just slipping down. So it have to generate current for a longer period of time because the cells are already gone. So what I want to do now, why I start to do it like this, I just want to show a little bit the importance of electrolyte inside battery. So if there is no electrolyte inside battery, the lifespan is going to drop. So right now I'm going to take all this off, then make sure I fill my electrolyte. So but however, before I continue to fill the electrolyte, I have my funnel here with me. I have my container to fill electrolyte inside, and this is the electrolyte inside this big gallon. So I have to cut it and then top it inside here. But however, before I continue, so since I've opened all, I will just try to show you, since you cannot see the inside, to let you know how the cells were already dry. So I will turn it sideways so that you can see there is nothing is coming from inside the battery, because all the cells, these are the hole where acid is supposed to come out. You can see, I don't know whether you can see very well, it is completely dry inside. Everything is very dry. So I have to expand. Right now what I'm going to do is to expand the lifespan of this battery. So follow me and see what to do to expand the lifespan. So right now what we are trying to do, we are trying to recondition this battery and put some life into this battery. How? Don't bother about the drops that are coming on the battery. And I have to. Dear audience, if it is your first time to tune in to our channel, please kindly do us a favor by subscribing so that you don't miss our future videos. Thank you so much in advance. Right now you can see that you cannot see the acid as compared to before that you could not see anything. See this one that I have not yet filled, you cannot see anything, but as for these ones, you see acid projecting little from afar. And do bear in mind, the only way to check the acid, you only have to come and open the cover and check it, or you check it on the minimum and the maximum line indicator on the battery. From what I'm doing, you will see that you just define the names of the two batteries: maintenance battery and maintenance free battery. With this one, you don't have to fill acid. You only have to just check on this eye. There is an eye here. If the eye is showing green, it indicates the battery is still good. You can see it here. This is green and this is black, this is white. So when it is showing green, it is okay. When it is showing black, it means you have to charge it up. Then if it is showing white, it means you have to replace. The battery is totally condemned. With this one, there is no eye. You can use it, you can change the, say you can replace the battery, you can change the electrolytes and do whatsoever you want to do with it to keep the lifespan of the battery. Here you are going to discover the power of acid. Follow me and see the power of acid. See, before it is already indicating there. This arrow have already moved from 0 to 5. When the acid was not there, it was on 0 for more than 5 minutes. But now, only after filling the acid, it have already moved from 0. You see, it is already developing spark. Though the spark is too small, it is already developing the spark to show that at least The problem was not that the battery was already dead. The problem was that there was no acid inside to keep the battery lifespan moving. However, as I close it, this is where I'm going to put a quit for this video. Thanks for watching. If there is anything you have to correct me, kindly leave it at the comment section so that we do improve on what we are doing. And do not forget to remember